Did you notice these god-tier details in the Marvel Universe? First, among the 3 Spider-Man generations, only the first can shoot webs directly from his wrists. But his suit fully covers his body, so how does the webbing come out? In Spider-Man, after Peter saves MJ and lands on a rooftop, you can clearly see that his suit has openings around the wrists for the webbing to pass through. Second, in Homecoming, Peter accidentally cuts a fairy in half with an alien weapon. He quickly shoots webs to reconnect the split fairy in the moment when he pulls the webbing with both hands. It's a perfect homage to the first Spider-Man's iconic train-stopping scene. Third, Tony originally used an implanted arc reactor. In Endgame, when he removes the arc reactor from his chest, you can clearly see the scars left from his old reactor, who had the most painful mutation in the Marvel Universe. Some say it's Wolverine, others say it's Deadpool, but it's actually neither of them. Let's start with number 5, Captain America. Originally a scrawny guy, Cap's bones and muscles were stretched painfully as he mutated after being injected with the super serum, which explains his screams of agony in the transformation chamber. At number 4 is the Hulk. His transformation might seem smooth, but all it took was 1 full minute of gamma radiation, turning him bigger, stronger, and, of course, green. Basically, it's like getting hit by an atomic bomb. Number 3 is Wolverine, tricked by Stryker. Wolverine endured countless steel needles piercing his body, injecting molten hot adamantium. This process left him traumatized for life. Deadpool ranks second. Wade Wilson, battling cancer, was deceived into undergoing human experimentation, living through unbearable pain until his healing factor was activated, leaving him with a disfigured body. And at number 1, we have Rocket Raccoon. He started out as a normal raccoon, but was repeatedly torn apart and reassembled with mechanical parts, suffering both mentally and physically. Do you agree with this ranking? Did you notice these god-level details in the Marvel Universe? First, when Thanos threw his beloved Gamora off the cliff to get the Soul Stone, how much did he truly love her when Gamora said she hated thrones?
I always hated that chair.
Thanos sat on the steps instead. When they reached Vormir and Red Skull appeared to do a kind of paternity test. Watch Thanos closely, he instinctively put an arm in front of Gamora to protect her, only moving it when he realized there was no danger. This shows how much he cared. Second, when the Avengers traveled back in time, Tony arrived at Stark Tower. Notice the dent in the wall. That dent was caused by the Hulk smashing Loki into the ground, a moment that always pulls at the heartstrings. Third, during Iron Man's funeral, nearly every superhero was present, but there was also one unfamiliar face. Those who've seen Iron Man 3 would recognize him as Holly, the boy Tony met years ago. Do you know these amazing details in Marvel? Detail 1. When Peter is in chemistry class creating his web fluid, the camera shifts, and we see through a microscope that his report says version 3.0. This subtly indicates that this Spider-Man is the 3rd generation of Spider-Man. Detail 2. Toby and Andrew start warming up before the final battle because of their age. Andrew notices something is off with Toby and asks if he's okay.
My back.
This actually references Toby's lingering injuries from a high-altitude fall in the past.
My back. Oh, my back.
Detail 3. When Tony returns to Earth from space, the heroes report